Curtis Ashford on General Hospital is still a relatively new character on the soap, so there are plenty of secrets from his past that are still yet to be revealed. But we'll run down exactly what we know about the guy so far. Curtis first appeared in November of 2015 and has been played by actor Donald Turner ever since. Curtis first came to Port Charles to help Hayden Barnes prove that Nicholas had been the one to send a hitman after her. When he ran into Jordan Ashford, it was clear she didn't like her late husband's brother very much and revealed he'd been an officer who'd cut corners and lost his badge while gaining a cocaine addiction. Curtis struck up a relationship with Valerie Spencer, but it didn't last very long. Wanting to get back into law enforcement, Curtis approached Jordan, who was wary and didn't entirely believe he was a changed man. Curtis promised she could trust him, insisting that he loved her son, TJ Ashford, and would never tell him that Sean Butler was his real father. Unfortunately, TJ overheard that conversation, and the secret was out. When TJ confronted him, Curtis actually urged the young man to give Jordan the benefit of the doubt and let his mother explain why she lied to him. All work and no play makes Curtis a dull boy. XJJohnson/JPaStudios.com. While following a lead investigating Morgan Corinthus' death, Curtis and Jordan shared a heated kiss and began dating. She offered him a job at the PCPD, which he turned down because he preferred being a private investigator, and this way he wouldn't be romantically involved with his boss. TJ was surprised by the relationship but eventually came to accept it. Not as accepting was Curtis' aunt Stella, who still blamed Jordan for Thomas' death. So when Curtis proposed to Jordan during the 2018 Nurses' Ball, Stella did what she could to keep the wedding from happening. Curtis joined forces with Sam McCall to open a pie firm called Ashford & McCall, and he also developed a strong friendship with Nina Reeves and asked her to be his best person when good friend Drew Kane was unable to stand up for him at his wedding. Stella surprised everyone at the ceremony by interrupting to give her blessing, and Curtis and Jordan became man and wife. Unfortunately, the wedding night was ruined when the newlyweds found Kiki Jerome's body in their honeymoon suite. The wedding was beautiful. The honeymoon, not so much. ABC Curtis helped investigate the serial killer case but was also by his wife's side after Jordan was hit by Drew's car and hospitalized, requiring a kidney transplant. After failing to convince the murderous Ryan Chamberlain to donate his kidney willingly, Curtis joined some others in stealing the organ for Jordan. He next dissolved his business with Sam to become head of security at Aurora Media, but it was really just a way to get information on Jax for Valentine. Naturally, Jax fired Curtis when he found out his true motives. After helping Drew investigate Dawn of Day cult leader Shiloh and bring him to justice, Curtis went to work for Hayden again, helping her and Jax find the missing codicil to Miko's Cassadines will that would take the family fortune away from Valentine. He brought Mayor Laura Collins in on the investigation and the two worked quite well together. Unfortunately, he was also part of Valentine's scheme to trick Nina into believing that Sasha was her long-lost daughter and was furious at the Cassadine for making him unwittingly deceive his good friend. Jordan didn't look pleased to learn Curtis and Portia share a history. ABC. When a mob war heated up in Port Charles, Curtis worried that drug runner Cyrus Reno was out for revenge against Jordan. He helped Marcus Taggart rescue Trina Robinson and Cameron Weber from the villain's goons, though Taggart was shot and later died in the hospital. At the officer's funeral, Trina blamed Curtis for her father's death, and it became clear that he also shared history with Trina's mom, Portia Robinson, though she insisted that Curtis was not the teen's father. Curtis grew protective of Portia and Trina when Cyrus threatened them, and was stunned like everyone else to learn Taggart had faked his death with Jordan's help. This caused a rift in their marriage as Curtis couldn't forgive Jordan for lying to him about it. He made some major life changes, buying a club and opening the Savoy, and filing for divorce. While rescuing Portia from Cyrus, Curtis was shot, but recovered quickly. Stella schemed to repair his marriage to Jordan, but he wasn't interested. After confessing his growing feelings, Curtis shared a passionate kiss with Portia and they began dating officially. Trina was upset to learn that Curtis and Portia had a romantic past, but mostly because they hadn't told her about it themselves. Things grew interesting when a mystery man began spying on Curtis and asking questions about him all over town. Keep watching GH to see what other secrets Curtis' past holds. Love GH? Be sure to join our We Love General Hospital Facebook group to chat about all the latest storylines and juicy gossip. Ad block test.